Hello, Deepti. Where are you from? Yes, hi. Okay. Thank you for joining the class, Deepti. Okay, so this class is also live in YouTube, so you can also, and this will be also available on YouTube and our other platforms as well. So whenever you have time, you can catch the class. Okay, so now I am starting parts of speech, and today we'll learn pronoun. What is pronoun? When you are listening the term pronoun, what it's hitting in your mind? You can clearly understand that pronoun, something related to the noun, as you can assume. Now the thing is that what it is. It is the thing which we use instead of a noun. That is called pronoun. Okay. So if you want, then you can write down on your notebook the definition of pronoun, which is a pronoun. A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun equivalent. It is a replacement of a noun. What I have said, which words are used instead of noun, that is called pronoun. Yeah, as you can see, also you can see a replacement of pronoun. Like for the male category, we generally use he, and for female category, we use her or she. He or him, she or her. Okay, so that's the basic. Now I am also attaching the definition of pronouns, so you can in the chat box, so you can read it. Dipti, if you have any queries, then you can write in the chat box. By the way, it's a Bengali to English spoken English class, and the Hindi to English will be at the other time from 5 to 6. But if you have any doubts in this class, you can share with me in the chat box. হ্যাঁ, তো এবার আমি একটু বাংলায় এটাকে এক্সপ্লেন করছি। এটাকে প্রনাউন সাধারণত নাউন বা নাউনের সমতুল্য কিছু পরিবর্তে বসে। লাইক হোয়াট আমরা যেটাই ইউজ করি যে প্রোনাউন, সেটা কি হয়, আমরা যখন ধরো নাউন, আমরা কারোর নাম যখন বলছি, সাপোজ রিয়া, টিনা, আমরা তো সবসময় একটা নাম ইউজ করতে পারি না। যে কোনো সেন্টেন্সে আমরা সবসময় একটা নাম ইউজ করতে পারি না, বা কথা বলার সময়, শুধু লেখার সময় কেন, verbally when we are communicating with each other, then it is not possible to use someone's name in every time. So we use a certain term or certain words as the replacement of that noun. So that is called pronoun. তো pronoun কি? pronoun সাধারণত নাউন বা নাউনের সমতুল্য কিছুর পরিবর্তে বসে, যেটা কিনা নাউনকে রিপ্লেস করে। ওকে, now common pronouns are, now I am giving some examples of pronoun. Okay, so it will be easier to understand for you which we should use. So here are a few examples of pronoun. I, me, she, him, her, they, them, it, we, us, etc. Now, now here are a few examples with sentence. These are like the only the pronouns. Now I am giving some examples. Suppose she is a good girl. She is a good student. He is very confident. They are playing football. Okay. So such examples. Here are few examples. Okay. I'm giving some examples of pronoun right now in the chat box. So if anyone would like to note them down, then they can definitely do it from the chat box. So this spoken English class is completely free, where you can learn your English and improve the spoken English skill. So please do join this class at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. A 1 hour session this is for Bengali to English, and the Hindi to English will be from 5 to 6. Yes, Dipti, she is very clever. She is intelligent. Yes, you are doing good. Very good. Okay. So now I am moving to the next part of this topic, role of pronoun in a sentence. Okay. So currently what we have learned, the definition of pronoun, some common pronouns and examples. Now the next step is role of pronoun in a sentence. We know every word in a sentence has its own role. So what is the role of pronoun in a sentence? Okay, so pronouns are usually short words. Like we do not want to use every time. Suppose Tina, Mita, Rita are playing together in the garden. Now, in the next line, we always can't use Tina, Mina, Rita in every time in a sentence. Instead, instead of it, what we can use they. Okay, they, them, etc. So I'm also sharing the role of pronoun in a sentence in the chat box, and also repeating in words. So if you want, you can copy it in a notebook. What it is? Pronouns are usually short words, and they are used to make sentence less cluttered and less repetitive. So when you are using pronouns, it will make your sentence compact and easier. It will not gonna sound repetitive. Okay. Any same word repeating again and again. It will make your sentence sound awful. So you need to work smartly, think smartly. Okay. Cluttered means unorganized. Okay. Dipti, cluttered means unorganized. Do you have any other questions? Okay. Okay, so let's move to the next and very interesting part of this topic, pronoun. It's kinds of pronoun. Just like the noun or article, there is also different categories for kinds of pronoun. There are different kinds of pronouns, such as personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, intensive pronoun, indefinite pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, and reciprocal pronoun. So we will learn these 9 types of pronoun one by one. Okay. I'm also mentioning the kinds of pronoun in the chat box. If you want to write it down, then you can definitely do it. There are 9 types of pronouns are there, which are personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, intensive pronoun, indefinite pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, and reciprocal pronoun. Okay, let's start personal pronoun first. A personal pronoun is used instead of a person, such as I, you, he, she, we, they, and who. What is a personal pronoun? Personal pronoun will always, like, I am talking about me, okay? If you are talking about someone else, then you can use he or she. If you're talking about me, then you can state term as they. Okay. If you want, then you can also term is at you. So if you are referring someone else in front of you or anything, then you can refer them as you. So there can be different type of. So here I am also mentioning the a short kind of understanding definition of personal pronoun with the examples. A person, I'm also repeating in word. If you want, then you can write it down. A personal pronoun is used instead of person, such as I, you, he, she, we, they, and who. Okay. When a personal pronoun is the subject of a verb, it is called subjective pronoun. Suppose if the pronoun is a subject of a verb, that will be a subject. Suppose it's a subject of verb. From that, you can remember subjective pronoun. What are they? You don't need to always remember the definition in your mind, but you need to remember the examples. What pronouns we are using for the subjective one. They are I, we, he, she, they, you. Okay? You can say, I love winters. I love rainy season. So here, what you are using, I. I love this drama. We have a nice home. Okay? She fell into it. So you can use you can make your own examples for sure. So what I have said just now about the subjective pronoun, I have written here in the chat box. Please check it and let me know if you have any queries. When a personal pronoun is subject of a verb, it is called subjective pronoun like I, we, she, he, they, you. Like this. I also given one example. So if you want, then you can also mention any example at your own choice in the chat box. I'm giving a minute for you. Rima love to watch cricket. Okay, give a full stop after completing your sentence. Deepti, okay? Your sentence is correct. Rima love to watch cricket. She is very mature. She know everything about cricket. Okay, very good. So now we are stepping into the next possessive pronoun. What it is mean? What it is it? Possessive pronoun, like if you are having something's ownership, something belongs to you, then it will be possessive pronoun. Like her, his, her, mine, okay, yours. So these are called possessive. This book is mine. What does it mean? যে এই বইটা আমার, ये book मेरा है. Then what we say? This book is mine. This mobile phone belongs to me, or this belong is or it's his water bottle, or this hairband is belongs to her. So these are kind of possessive. Okay, something having ownership, which is called possessive pronoun. So the definition will be a possessive pronoun shows ownership of something. Okay, কখনো কখনো কোনো কিছু যখন ওনারশিপ বোঝায় যে প্রোনাউন গুলো দিয়ে, সেই যখন আমরা যে প্রোনাউন গুলো ইউজ করি সেগুলোই হলো possessive pronoun. A pronoun, a possessive pronoun shows ownership of something, such as his, hers, its, mine, yours, ours, and theirs. Okay, so here are the definition of possessive pronoun with example. Please go through it and also mention few example at your own by using this. So I'm all again repeating it. A possessive pronoun shows ownership of something such as his, hers, its, mine, yours, ours, and theirs. And here are a few examples. This pen is mine. Um, yours one is not real. Take hers from the room. So these are few examples where just I mentioned. Please check the chat box. Maybe if the whole part will not be completed today in today's class, so we'll again continue tomorrow's class. Okay, let's see how much it will be completed today. I'm giving 1 minute to prepare some examples. Please mention that in the chat box, Deepti. Okay, Dipti, no issue. Just follow this example. Suppose something is which is belong to you. Think about something. Can I use have? No, you can't use have in that sentence. You can use something like I'm saying, just follow my words. Okay. Suppose in your mind you have something, whatever it can be. You can have a mango, you can have a pencil, you can have a nice pen, you can have a nice hairband or clutcher or eyeliner or lipstick, something. Okay. Which is for whom? That is yours. So that is belongs to you. So you have the ownership of that thing. Okay. So suppose I have a good lipstick. Okay. Suppose. So that lipstick belongs to me. It means what will I say? That lipstick is mine. Okay. That book is mine. Suppose you bought a nice book from a book fair recently which you visited. Someone has asked you, whose book is this? Like this makeup kit is mine. Yes. Yes. I think you got it now. Got it, my point. Okay. So let's move to the next point. Next point is reflexive pronoun. What is a reflexive pronoun? It is whenever you are listening any term, first read that term clearly and try to understand at yourself what it is. Reflects something, reflect something, right? Or refers. So something what? Like wherever you are seeing adding some prefix self, that is reflexive pronoun. You don't need to understand any definition for this one because whenever you are seeing self after like myself, himself, herself, ourselves, themselves, these all are reflexive pronouns. That is very easy to remember. In a sentence, wherever you see, in a sentence, wherever you see self, just mark it as reflexive. So whenever you are asking suppose Dipti, you visited to a party and someone appreciate about your makeup and asking to who has done your makeup, you are looking very nice. Then you can answer, I have done this makeup myself. So myself is the reflexive pronoun. Understood? Reflect. So, how we write the definition? Reflexive pronoun refers back to the subject in the sentence. মানে এটা রিফ্লেক্সিভ প্রোনাউনে কি তোমাকে বোঝাচ্ছে যে যে সাবজেক্টটা সাপোজ তুমি যদি সাবজেক্ট হও বা আমি যদি সাবজেক্ট হচ্ছি তো আমাকে রেফার করছে, রেফার ব্যাক করছে। আই মাইসেলফ ডিড দিস জব, আমি নিজেই কাজটা করেছি। ওকে। তো এই জিনিস যখনই তোমাকে কোনো যখন একটা সেন্টেন্সে একটা সাবজেক্টকে যে টার্মটা রেফার করছে সেটাকেই বলে রিফ্লেক্সিভ প্রোনাউন। সো আই এম মেনশনিং দিস definition with example in the chat box so you can easily understand and give me some example from that. Just read it. What it is? Reflexive pronoun refers back to the subject in the sentence. They are myself, himself, herself, ourselves, themselves, yourselves, itself. So I also mentioned few examples. I ask myself when I take a decision. मतलब कि मैं अपना डिसीजन लेने के पहले खुद को एक बार पूछती. He spoke to himself. We learn about ourselves every day. So these are few examples. Try yourself to give me an examples. We enjoyed ourselves at the party. Yeah, it can be. It can be, Dipti. Nice try. Is there any query regarding the understanding, Dipti? If you have any queries, then you can ask me in the chat so I can reply. Now let's go to the next point, which is intensive pronoun. What is an intensive pronoun? An intensive pronoun is used to emphasis. So, uh, reflexive and intensive pronoun are quite same. So it will be n- uh, like not easy to understand, but you need to try. So what is intensive pronoun, which is these they are having also the same examples like myself, himself, herself, yourself, itself, yourselves, like this, but the use of it like having the same. So reflexive and intensive having the same. When you are, suppose if you are somewhere, you want to emphasize your present, then you are using such word. So before that, reflexive is what to make someone understand that this is something which refers to the subject. But in the intensive pronoun, it is something like you are appreciating your presence in that situation. So I am giving some examples. I myself have done the job. The president himself visited the area. He himself can't do it. Like something praising the subject, something emphasis the subject, which is intensive pronoun. Quite like almost similar to the she cooked for no, she cooked for herself will be reflexive pronoun because this is herself is uh, directly refers to she. I mean to say the subject. So that will not gonna work here. Try more. I'm also giving some. Please read the chat box. What it is? An intensive pronoun is used for emphasis, used to emphasize for emphasis. I mean to say something which is like जो कि आपका प्रेजेंस को और भी ज्यादा बढ़া देते কিসি বি চিজ কিসি বি সেন্টেন্স যেটা কি তুমি যেখানে তুমি বুঝতে পারবে যে হ্যাঁ এই সেন্টেন্সটা পড়ে যে যে সাবজেক্টটা আমি পুট করেছি তাকে খুবই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ দেওয়া হচ্ছে দ্যাট ইজ ইম্পর্টেন্ট সামথিং ইম্পর্টেন্ট লাইক আই মাইসেলফ হ্যাভ ডান দ্য জব মানে আমি যে নিজে मैंने खुद ये काम किया आई एम प्रेजिंग माई सेल्फ ओके समथिंग लाइक दैट थिंक इट एंड देन शेयर द एग्जाम I'm giving you a minute to think about it. Just let me know. Sorry. So yeah, Dipti, you are right. I myself did it. That will work. Okay. At your home, just take your copy and make a table like all the types of pronoun. Okay. And try to give some examples at your own. If you are having any doubts, then tomorrow ask me again. So it will make you to understand. Yes. Okay, Dipti. Okay. Now the next part. Next is indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun are quite simple. Something which is not definite. Something to a non-specific or a thing. Okay. So what will be its answer? An indefinite pronoun refers to an indefinite or non-specific person or thing. Indefinite pronouns are some अब क्या क्या हो सकता है की होते पारे indefinite pronouns any anything some someone somebody everybody everything everyone nobody none one seven. So these are there are many more. So these are examples of indefinite. Now you are amazing. Supposing like any or anything or something, that also can be a pronoun, but we barely know that that is called indefinite pronoun, right? So I hope you are learning it. Now, indefinite pronoun, I am also sharing the definition. Please do write in your notebook if you want to. An indefinite pronoun refers to an indefinite or non-specific person or thing. Indefinite pronouns are any, anything, some, someone, somebody, everybody, everything, everyone, everybody, nobody, none, one, several, many, few, each. So these are indefinite pronoun. Okay. Now I'm also sharing the definition of indefinite pronoun and its examples in the chat box. So you can read or write it from there. Hello, Anya. How are you?
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, no, it's not good evening yet. It's good afternoon.
Yeah, ma'am. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm good, ma'am.
Okay. So you joined a little late, like late.
Yes, ma'am.
No issue. So today we have learned about pronoun and we are discussing the categories of pronoun.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So till I shared everything in the chat box. You can check them and
Yeah,
also
ma'am.
there, yeah, I also
In
shared
that
some
section, ma'am.
examples. Okay, Anya, you can turn your mic off. When you need it, you can turn it on and speak. Otherwise, you can mention it in the chat box. Okay, now I am continuing with the indefinite pronoun. So what I have said that indefinite pronoun is which is not specific, which is not any person or not or anything, which is something which we refer, something which is non-specific, something. Suppose I am saying somebody is calling me. I don't know who is calling me. So what I have used, I use somebody is calling me. If I know someone is calling their name, what suppose if I say Rita is calling me. So that is specific. That is someone is a person. That is specific. But when I am saying somebody is calling me, which is I don't know who is calling. So I am saying somebody is calling me. Suppose if someone asking what you want to eat today, what you want to eat today, you are saying yes, one of your friends says, I will eat pani puri. But you are not sure like what you want to eat. So you are saying like anything, I'll eat anything. Whatever you bring, I'll eat anything. So that is some basic difference. Okay. Okay, so I shared it with you guys. So you can read the chat box and the definition of indefinite pronoun and some example, and also write some example in the chat box so I can check. I'm also sharing a few more example in the chat box so it will be easier for you to understand. If you want to say anything, mention in the chat box, or you can open on your mic and speak it loud. I'm giving you a minute to prepare the example. Okay. Okay, Dipti, very good. Is there any doubts? Then you can share. Otherwise, we can move forward. Okay, very nice. Now the number 6, which is demonstrative pronoun. What is a demonstrative pronoun now? Something which is demonstrate about any like or qualifying or any qualities or qualifies or adjectifying a noun. Something which is explaining the noun. Okay, which is demonstrating a noun. Okay, that is called demonstrative pronoun. So what will be its examples and definition? So the definition is a demonstrative pronoun particularly point out a noun. In a sentence, something you can understand which is demonstrate a noun in the sentence, that is demonstrative pronoun. Now we will learn some examples so you can understand. So the whole you for the demonstrative pronoun, you need to understand or you need to give a whole sentence. Not only a single word can be explained demonstrative pronoun. Okay? Okay. You can smell that from there. Like something is coming, a smell or something is coming from somewhere. So you are saying someone like you can smell that from here. The smell is good. Those were bad days. Look at that. Would you deliver this? So these are few examples, which is demonstrative pronoun. Okay. I'm sharing this one in the chat box. So if you want, then you can write it down. Or if you have any queries, then please do ask. Dipti, look at it and let me know if you have any kind of queries. So I will explain. This is my favorite book. It is like that. This is my favorite book will work for sure. It is like that will also work, but I will suggest to think more. Okay, but for now these are good. But at your home, prepare some more examples. So I think you will find some doubts. Okay, now relative pronoun. What is relative pronoun? Relative pronoun is a pronoun that introduces or link one phrase or clause to another in the sentences. Like something which is joining. In one sentence, you can call it joining one sentence in another by using a pronoun. So what are they? They are who, whom, that, where, when, whoever, whichever, whomever, whatever. Okay. So how will we say it? Mm, I know someone who is uh who has done this job. আমি তাকে জানি, like I know someone. আমি তাকে জানি যে এই কাজটা করেছে। मैं किसी को जानती हूँ जो ये काम कर सकता है। ओके। or what it can be, I know where it is placed. मुझे ये पता है कि ये कहाँ रखा हुआ है। আমি জানি যে সেটা কোথায় রাখা। Okay, now I am sharing the definition and its examples. Now please follow the chat box to read and write the definition of relative pronoun and its examples. So if you have any kind of doubts, please do share with me here in the chat box, or you can just open the mic and speak it. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Good, Dipti. You are doing it nicely. Now, now I will share 5 English vocab today with example. Okay. Just give me a minute. Every day we will learn 5 new words. Okay. With some sentence, if possible, I'll provide it. But we'll learn every day 5 new words and its meaning. Okay. So let's learn something which are very trending, with some terms which are very trending today. First one is athleisure. Something is athleisure, which is a sports apparel. Okay, that means sports apparel. I'm mentioning it in the chat box so you can note it down. Athleisure. Athleisure means sports apparel. Which which outfit we wore at the time of sports. Okay, that is for athleisure. The rise, here is a sentence of using this word. The rise of athleisure has made yoga pants acceptable office wear in some startups. You can, if you see some reels in Instagram or YouTube, you will see some people use yoga pants. There are the new trendy bootcut yoga pants are there in the market. So you will see some startup people you wear uh, yoga pants or something at leisure in the office as well. So, okay, so let's go. Number 2, which is voyagers. Voyagers means irascible, truculent, or okay, irascible or truculent. Something like angry or irritated. Okay, Rogers means angry or irritated. Like some day if you're not feeling, so I am feeling very bogus. We say na, this is very bogus. I don't know. But we generally say this word, use this word by, but I think some people don't know its meaning. So I fail to mention it here. Here is a, you guys can note this word down in your copy so you can learn it. Okay. Now the third one is bay catch. What it is? It is bay catch. Bay catch means what? A catch of fish that cannot be put to commercial use. What it is? A catch is a kind of a trap. You can say a kind of a trap. Okay, which is called bycatch. Yes, annoy. Annoy can also be the synonym. Bycatch means what? A cat, sorry, bake, why I'm saying bake, it's bycatch, a catch of fish that cannot be put on commercial use. Its meaning. Now, here is the sentence. The fishermen worked to reduce bycatch in their nets to protect endangered species. Because everything you are seeing in the sea or in the water body is not what we eat. Okay, what we you will get in market. There are few things which are prohibited to sell or catch that are called bycatch. People who like fishermen cannot use that or cannot catch that. Okay, remember it. Now, how many words we have done? I think we have done 3 words. Now 2 more. Cringe. We used to say this word very much, cringe. Something that is embarrassing or mortifying. Like to feel ashamed or embarrassed by what someone else is doing. Okay? Something that is cringe. There is number 3. There is number 4, which I mentioned in the chat box, and here is the sentence. What is the sentence? The awkward dance move was so cringe that everyone looked away. Like the dance move which we saw was like very cringe. Something we saw a reel in our Instagram feed and we feel like, ooh, it's very cringe. That's something like that. Now the 5th word is deepfake, which is very trending. Okay, in today wherever we see something deep faking happening, any famous celebrity or any famous person's figure, you can image having their face, but they're not actually them. So that is called deep fake, something which is fake, or recording any video having putting someone's face, but that is not their face, their actual identity. So which is deep fake. So what it will be its detailed meaning. I am also sharing its meaning. A recording or image that has been altered convincingly to misinterpret what someone is doing or saying, that is among new words in English that is emerged as a result of technological and advancement in the industry of finance. So today, nowadays, we use it so many times because that is actually happening everywhere. So be aware of deepfake. That is really dangerous for all of us. The meaning is quite lengthy, but here are some synonyms of this word which I am sharing. So you can also use some synonyms of this word, which is hoax or phony. So the deepfake video of the CEO announcing fake news caused the market panic. Here is an sentence, an example of a sentence by using deepfake word. What it is? The deepfake video of CEO announcing fake news caused market panic. So I have shared 5 trending words which we frequently use nowadays, but we barely know the actual meaning of it. So I have mentioned 5 words here. I hope you enjoyed the class, and please do share this class with your friends and families, whoever need to learn English and need to speak fluent English. So please do share with your contact, and this class will be available on the YouTube as well. And also do share our Instagram channel, Instagram handle. You can also follow our Instagram page to learn some skills or funny tricks for improving your English knowledge and spoken skill. I hope you enjoyed the class. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day and learn more. Thank you.